You build up an expectation after hearing 2 years of lectures and coming every so often and seeing pictures and hearing Prabhupada talk. So when it actually occurred, I thought I would be seeing an amazing human being. And it was so far beyond that, so miraculous, that for 28 years, since I just had it confirmed that 2 other people saw the same thing I did when Prabhupada came up. He came up the escalator. This is at Detroit Airport. A lot of kirtan going on. The Vyasa was set up. Came up the escalator, and one would normally expect Prabhupada to walk off the escalator. Prabhupada didn't walk off the escalator. He kept coming upwards off the escalator, floating above the escalator, and started to float over to the Vyasa. While this was happening, there was a brilliant sun-like effulgence coming off of him. And I have never hallucinated before that I can remember. And when I saw that, Prabhupada then gently floated down and settled into the seat. At that time the next time I raised my head was 20 minutes later, after my head was on the ground crying for 20 minutes. And when I looked up, everyone else was also down. There were a few people. I remember Lakshmi Moni was looking at Prabhupada and tears were coming from her eyes. And I thought that this was just my experience, and then just recently, both Indradyumna Maharaj and Sureshwar told me they had seen the same thing. And I've been reflecting on this and what this really means, beside it being a miraculous event. There's been a lot of talk recently about the importance of Vani, that the instructions are the most important thing. But I really think that Vapu is equally as important. And why is because it gives you faith in the Vani. That's why I think these remembrances are important, because for those that did not have the fortune to see Prabhupada, if they can have an understanding that not only was he not just another human being, but he's also not just another pure devotee. He did something that is unique in the history of Vaishnava culture, in the depth of his surrender and where he went around the world,